Hey everyone, welcome back. And today we are going to see the brief history of big data system and how it is developed. So let's see the data warehouses. As we saw in the previous lecture, Teradata and Exadata are the systems that are used by big companies to provide the data solutions in the beginning. Those data warehouses provides the global level data solutions. They stores a huge data in it. The data is mostly structured data and somewhat semi-structured data. But data warehouses are somewhat problematic as they are vertically scalable and they are not able to handle unstructured data and a very complex semi-structured data. So this problem is faced by again a tech giant, and that is Google. So what Google is facing actually? Google is facing the first problem is data collection and ingestion. In the search engine's initial days, Google used to crawl their search bots throughout the internet and captures the metadata for websites and web pages. So collecting the data is the biggest problem. The second problem is data storage and management. In the initial days, Google used to store the data at the centipetabyte level. Hundreds of petabytes of data is used to store, and it is a very big problem to store such a huge amount of data. The third problem Google facing is data processing and transformation. After the data storage, Google has to figure out some way to index the data with their search algorithms. And this is again a big problem for processing the distributed stored data. And fourth problem is access and fast data retrieval. For providing faster searches, Google has to store the data in the random access databases. And that is again a problem. So Google is the first company who tries to figure out the problem in the initial days, and they figure out the problem with the help of two white papers or two research papers. So the first research paper is Google File System, that is came in 2003, and you can see this link. This is the link for the Google's first white paper, that is Google File System. You can go through this link and you can read this white paper for Google File System. It's a distributed file system. The second white paper released in 2004, and that is Google's MapReduce. It's a programming framework or programming model that is used to process the distributed data stored on the Google file system. And this is the white paper for the Google MapReduce. You can see they provided the details in that. After that, with the help of Google, a team of people came together and tries to develop an open source solution for processing the huge amount of data. And that solution is nothing but Hadoop. Hadoop initially provided two systems. The first one is HDFS, that is Hadoop Distributed File System, and the second one is Hadoop MapReduce. Hadoop MapReduce is a processing framework or distributed processing framework or processing engine. So the now big companies are trying to shift to Hadoop as a data storage and data processing thing instead of data warehouse, and Hadoop got immense attention and get popular very fast. So let's see this yellow elephant. It's an important fact about Hadoop, by the way. Hadoop logo, which features a yellow elephant, was inspired by the soft toy of elephant owned by the son of Doug Cuttings, who is Hadoop's creator. And here you can see how the birth of Hadoop is there. Initially in 2003, one creator called Nudge, I might pronounce the name wrongly, sorry for that, that is trying to solve the data storage problem, and he done some research. On the top of that, in 2005, Cuttings and Cafarella started developing a distributed file system and MapReduce implementations. Based on the Google's paper in 2005, they extracted the work from the notch and created a new project named Hadoop. The name Hadoop is derived from the soft toy of one of the creator's son. So this is the quite interesting story of Hadoop. In the next video, we will see the architecture of Hadoop and how Hadoop works. So this is all for this video. We will meet you in the next lecture. Till then, keep learning, keep growing.